I sometimes get asked about replacing parts on a guitar or amplifier or whatever, or really anything. But there's some real basic things that you need to think about that most people don't talk about. So let's take a look at replacing something on a bass guitar for a friend of mine, and some of the important things that you need to take into account and think about before you even start. In this video, I want to talk about something that a lot of people don't talk about. When you're replacing something on an instrument, or really on anything at all, you want to make sure that everything is going to fit. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. This bass needed the blend knob replaced. It was wearing out, it was crackly. I tried cleaning it, it didn't work. Okay, so the first thing that I did was I took the knob off, okay, and the knob has to fit on the post of the potentiometer, and it has to fit. If it doesn't, then the knob's going to fall off. It needed to be the matching knob. So if I kind of flip this over, okay, and carefully pull this out, you can see, and I'll zoom in on it. Zoom. And it just a little bit. And zoom in a little more. And now it's all blurry. Okay. So, this here, the knob fits on it. Okay, and there's coarse or fine for these little grooves on a pot. But the point being that I needed to have the right one. So I made sure that fit. The replacement, I needed to make sure that it was long enough here to go through the wood, because we're not going through just a plastic pickguard. Okay, the depth here, there are some that are a little bit sort of longer this way, and have to make sure that it fits in the control cavity, so when I put that in. So all of these things, I have noticed that some companies like Music Lily, which is where I ended up buying the replacement, has really good description of measurements of everything. So you want to make sure that all the measurements are correct. Okay, then aside from needing to solder the wires in and physically take it with the nut and everything, all of that, okay, what you want to do is draw a diagram, a little picture of what you're replacing and where all the wires go. Okay, so here's like a black one with a bare wire, a white and a red, and I'll draw a diagram with it goes to here, it goes to here. Then this white one here with a bare wire, red and a white also goes from here to here. Then the black wires go from here to here, here, and just make a whole diagram very clear. It doesn't have to be technical at all, just a drawing, so that you know, holding it like this tab, this tab, this tab on the bottom are soldered to this wire, this wire, this wire, and then this tab, this tab, this tab on the top are soldered to this, this, and this. That's all you need to do. Then unsolder everything, take the new piece, hold it exactly the same, solder the wires right back up in order according to the drawing that you made, and then you just put it back through the hole in the thing. Well, take the nut off of it, put it back through the hole into the thing, tighten everything up, put the knob back on, put the back piece back on, which I taped the screws onto it. So just every step of the way you want to document what you're doing, so that when you take everything apart step by step, you can then put everything back together in reverse step by step. And that's as, you know, as simple as it is. Just make sure that you check and measure everything so that it'll fit, and document everything so that you can reverse it as you go, as you're putting the new one in. So there you go. Enjoy.